So it's been a while.
Yo, it's been way too long.
We started this back in like 2010,
I mean,
2012, really.
it's taken us about half a decade, but I mean, we finally got here.
I mean, we started from writing scratch notes about how we were going to split the commissions on revenues, and now we're like signing artists to labels and putting music out on major platforms.
I mean, look, it's like we said in the beginning, like it just takes work, time, and the right kind of people. And I
Yeah,
mean, we're
we have
there.
artists, producers, promoters, DJs, audio engineers.
Wait, is this recording right now?
Yeah,
Oh, that's pretty cool. The way that I see it is we've just been gathering the knowledge that we needed up until this point.
correct.
Now,
Not only with the resources and human resources, but education in the workplace as far as what you do for a living in sales and in relations. And same with me.
I got hella relations.
I know you do. That's why you handle my PR.
Yeah, somebody's got to, or else that'd be a mess.
So who are you?
What's up, everybody? My name is OG King Lucie. Oh, shit. What's up, everybody? My name is OG King Lucie. I'm a rapper straight up out of northern New Jersey, Jefferson to be exact. How you living?
I'm good. I'm glad to have you on the team.
Bro, I'm happy to be a part of the team.
You've been instrumental in our growth.
Hey, I just saw the vision. I saw the plays. I saw the moves to make.
Can you let them know what your title is?
Yes, I am the Vice President, Secretary of Defense of the Interior. And that is my full job description. It says it on my desk and everything.
Job title.
I mean, I handle
The job title basically encompasses the job description, and he handles some marketing and PR.
Yeah,
But mostly it's the vice presidency.
yeah, it's
Of
okay.
this
Look,
interior
it's an
defense.
acronym. You know what I mean?
He's mostly doing that, holding it down. On a real note, OGKL has that ear when it comes to music. He knows when somebody can freestyle. He knows when somebody can write. Knows when somebody can produce music. He's sought out so many individuals that are now on the team that I don't know if I would have been able to be where we're at. CM Productions wouldn't be where we're at unless we had OGKL's efforts. We appreciate that.
Yo, man, I appreciate y'all. Look, y'all have taught me a lot about the industry. I mean, a lot of these kids growing up thinking like, I'm going to be the next big thing, but they don't understand the amount of work and time that goes into
Some
it.
marketing
How
plans.
many people it takes to be able to even get up off the ground even a little bit.
You need
It's
a
like,
budget,
You gotta crawl before you can walk, and you better believe you need to learn how to run before you can fly.
Yeah, and that's why, after I got out of school, studying business management and sociology, stepping into the professional broadcast industry in commercial radio, selling ads, I really found out some of the secrets and what happens behind the scenes in show business and marketing. So with the skills and knowledge I have with that, we're trying to, we really are not trying to, we are taking it to individuals that we know that need the help, whether it be optimizing their social media or, putting them in a crowd at an event.
Look,
So
I mean, I'm gonna keep
we're
it real
doing
with you, man.
Yeah.
If there's one thing that I've learned in all of these years trying to do this, learning and just becoming better at my craft, it's that no one person can do it all themselves. There's too many moving pieces to being a part of the entertainment industry as a whole. You need to be able to oversee so many different aspects. And you see, that's honestly where I started suffering from in the beginning was I didn't have anybody there to handle the business side.
Yeah.
I was good on the art, but I just didn't know what to do with it.
Yep.
And that's the same thing with a lot of these artists. I mean, you can just recklessly post to SoundCloud, but I mean, what's that really doing?
Yeah, and this is going to be one of my the more serious interviews that I've done. A lot of them, they're not silly, but they're really focused on the the artists. And like with me and you, we kind of grow together, so people will learn a little bit about me in here too. So it's like.
Yeah, big facts. This one's a little bit more personal than the rest, so to speak.
Yeah, most definitely. It's about putting the efforts in, and it's about who you know, what they could do for you, not in a bad way, but and what you could do for them, and exchanging that. And you need to build a team and a network and market yourself correctly and have a good product.
Look, the way I see it is that the second that you can abandon your greed, the second that you can abandon what you want your future to be and start working in your present is the second that you get one step closer toward that dream.
Of course, and hopefully with that comes along you accepting your flaws, if any, you know.
I mean, the only flaw that I honestly have is that I can't swim, damn it. And that's probably how I'm going to die. I know the Illuminati heard this, so I mean, yeah, now you guys know.
Yeah, word. Yeah. So if you want to get into it a little bit, that was just me and OGKL chopping it up, basically talking about how we started. We started, really, thinking about this in 2012, and now it's 2019.
I remember
And
we put together a bunch of beats that we were just going to make a mixtape
we
to.
were, yep.
And I mean, we wrote it, we were about to record it, and then we took a step back, and then we just started doing our own things for like about a year and a half, just kind of like gathering our own skills.
And then we came back, have a full studio now. Great interface we're working on. We have great artists that we're working with. Just released a mixtape with a bunch of talent on the East Coast, community service. Check it out on any device, on any platform you'd like.
That's right, bitch. We got assets.
We do. And you got one of them behind the mic tonight.
Yo, that's big facts. I mean, look, honestly, for all you artists out there, keep doing your thing, but just know that you don't have to be alone. I understand that there can be a struggle in trying to come up. Every day is a struggle.
Well, you can only get so far, promoting to the same network, yeah?
I mean, it's not even so much about promoting to any network. It's more just about being, like, as an artist, if I'm not happy with my product, I'm going to put it on the shelf. It might never see the light of day.
Okay.
Because I didn't feel like I did it justice. And that can be true with a lot of you. But I mean, look, at the end of the day, your best work will always show. And no matter what, don't listen to your friends' opinions because they're going to say that they like it and you might be garbage.
Well, yeah, that's why if you meet somebody like me and I come to, the street level of the industry and, I'm honest with people and that's what you need. I'm just here to help you put the best content you can out there.
Yeah, no, I trust you to tell like a toddler that they couldn't sing. And, with the most confidence in your heart. So,
yeah. And next, so, we talked about your organization, but let's get into it a little bit deeper. Like CM Productions. So I mean,
honestly, how deep are you trying to go?
Like most of the time, I ask people what organization they're with, and like with you, you're straight up CM Productions. I know you work with other shit, but in this business, that's it. So what's your take on CM Productions right now, and where do you see us going?
I mean, look, I won't lie to you. When this started out, I wasn't sure what it was going to be. I didn't really quite understand it because, like I said, I wasn't really too big into the marketing. It didn't make sense.
Yeah.
But just from what I've seen, the work you do for me, for my promotions, my marketing, I've already seen a change, a positive change. And
well, you say you have engagement on your network every day now.
Yeah, and I'm like, who are these people?
And that's not just because we posted a dope pic. No, that's because we started from the ground, took a look at every single social media platform, optimized it, put professional content out on a regular basis with scripts, CTAs, and good visuals. And we do it, we do it the right way. And we put out good video content. We put out, good stuff. And it's from the heart. So let's talk about where's the future.
I mean, the future
for CM Productions.
I mean, if we keep going at the rate we're going, we're just going to keep building. And I mean, short-term future, you definitely are going to be seeing a lot of projects from a lot of the artists, especially the ones that were featured on the community service mixtape. I see CM Productions taking a very positive direction for the artists that have been working with them so far. I mean, myself included, I can say that like we've all seen positive increases in our views, in the people recognizing us, likes on our page,
and in person.
And I mean, yeah, and a lot of the time it's like you think like, okay, it's only a couple of people, but you never know. I mean, those couple of people could put you on. It all depends. Like
facts. And then when they see people working together, they say, "What's going on here?" And they say, "Hey, I noticed you're doing this, and that, and I saw this." Isn't that? Doesn't that feel nice?
Bro, it's like, they uncovered a CIA plot. They just didn't know what to do. They were like, wait, what's happening? It's like, they didn't even know that anything that we mobilized. Like, we were out here. So we've been out here.
Why is doing all this important to you? Whether it's the business side, the PR, or the doing marketing or straight up writing bars and spitting them. Like, why is this important to you?
I'm a very ignorant man. I choose to be ignorant though.
But you're wise.
I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, what ignorant man isn't wise?
A wise man once said nothing.
Dead ass. Yo, that's big facts right there. The reason that it's important to me is because I was given part of a culture, something that I wasn't aware of at the time, and hip hop grew on me. I mean, it was honestly like it flooded my mind. It was like a viral infection. Like I didn't make it if it killed me because I loved it that much. It's like I remember just listening to it. I couldn't get enough. I kept exploring and exploring. It got to the point where it inspired me to make my own sound.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, off rip, everyone was hyping me up. They were like, get it, get it. And I mean, what was I supposed to do? Let them down? Just on my day to day, I see so many people on my travels, and all of them will talk to me about their lives, the things that they're doing. Each one of them inspires me.
Yeah, you ever meet somebody that feels a little dead inside, and then you say, you say to yourself maybe like, they still have hope, but it almost gives you a little bit of a boost to say, shit, I got to go get this project done.
I mean,
so I don't want to feel that way.
It's actually quite crazy you say that because I mean, a lot of them look at me with that hope. They want me to be the one to rise above.
They look to you for that,
Exactly, and I mean, I can't let them down.
Yeah,
I don't care if I have to grind till I'm 60.
Yeah,
like I'm gonna get there.
We got this. And these two young producers we got are dope, man.
Oh yeah, shout out to OGBG and DV.
What up?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, like I said, I made that call too.
You did. And look, I picked it up.
I'm out here playing chess against myself, and I'm about to win twice. They're not as nice as me.
So when you're spitting bars or you're writing, who you aiming at? Who do you want to listen to your music?
Who I want to listen to my music are the people who need to listen to my music. And when I say that, I mean that I'm not out here just making like, your next radio hit.
Mm-hmm.
I might be making radio hits. I don't know, but I try to put a deeper message into everything I do. It's never as deep.
Your songs are so lyrical.
Exactly. And I try to stick to like a theme, an idea, something to tie that whole song together, something to give it meaning, to give it purpose.
What's a good song they can listen to right now?
Right now, if you really want to get deep into purpose, Clouds Part 2 off of the Community Service mixtape hosted by Curtis Mack would probably be a great example because that right there is kind of the mind state.
All platforms.
Clouds Part 2 really got me into this mind state of I'm in a transitioning period. It's like I'm letting go of a lot of the things that were holding me back, and I'm starting to rise above it and conquer my caliber and move on to the next level in the process.
Yeah, because you were a little unorganized when I met you.
Bro, I was really unorganized.
And now you're on like a bullet train, dude.
I hit the ground running. I just needed the right momentum. I needed the guidance. I needed somebody to tell me how to do what I was doing.
And that's the thing, man. It's like, that's what I mentioned to other artists. They don't necessarily need they don't necessarily need a manager. I don't think anyone out there, and you can hate me if you want, if you're a manager, whatever. I don't think artists need managers. You need to, maybe a stylist. I don't know, but
I disagree with
that. That's fine. But I just think artists need a marketing director.
I mean, no, definitely a marketing director helps.
Yeah.
I mean,
because your marketing director's not in it to, squeeze you out of money and make sure that he eats, because I have multiple clients. So it's not that I don't have your best interest. I do. But like, I'm here to help you. That's it. Like, your manager eats off you. So he has a different motive than I do. You understand where I'm coming from?
Actually, I don't think you understand.
Okay.
I mean, if you really think about it,
yeah,
it's like, just like you said, the manager eats off you.
Mm-hmm.
So that means if you're not eating, he's not eating. Therefore, he's working for his food, regardless. I mean, you got to think of it too. Like,
There's both ways. Both ways.
Like, you could be looking at, how to market it, where to put it, to like, get that outreach. But a manager has more of an immediate role. He's the one who's, talking to venues, booking your shows,
yep,
trying to figure out like, what you need to do on your day to day by a certain point.
But that also falls under the category of marketing director, because when I have a client and we have an event, I'm booking the event, I'm producing it, I'm doing a lot of that. And at the end of the day, you may have a salesman that books the event, but the marketing director really takes care of all that. So, And then maybe in this industry, that's what they're called. You know, the managers maybe take care of all the marketing. Maybe that's the term we'll use from now on. You know,
I mean,
maybe that's
nah,
what they
it's you know
do.
what? It's definitely good though to have somebody with your best interests. And I mean, there's a lot of shisty characters out there. It's
Hmm.
hard to trust people. I can tell you off rip. I mean, just the last 5 years of my life, there have been so many people who have promised me heaven and
Yeah, they're
couldn't.
selling dreams, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Bridges in Brooklyn, all that. And I mean, it's like, where are they now? Either
So
still where they were at, or they've worked backwards. And I
and you
mean,
can definitely, you can see the growth in your music.
oh, 100%. Honestly, the music growth I'm so happy inside because like I look at what I've made and I'm like, I'm gonna look back at this one day and
Yep.
damn.
Damn. You mentioned a community service hosted by yours truly, Curtis Mack. Other than that, let's talk about some accomplishments. What have you done so far, from 0 to 24?
Every little success that I've had, I count in some way, whether that would be finishing a song that I'd written and wanted recorded, or even if I kill it at a show, which by the way, I kill it at shows.
My bad. My bad.
That's all right. Yeah, I thought we said phones off. Movie theater rules,
I
remember?
know. My bad.
Nah, you good.
All right. Yeah. So you kill it at shows, go ahead.
It's honestly shocking to me because it's like I've done shows in places like Staten Island and Newark,
Yep.
and you can imagine I'm a white rapper, by the way, if you didn't know. So immediately I walk into any hip hop scenario with a handicap
Facts.
because like I guess it's not my natural territory. I got to adapt to survive. I mean, number one, linking up with you was a great first step because I mean, let's start from like the moment when we just sat down and formulated like the most basic plot. We were just trying to make a mixtape.
It's like 2012.
We picked like 12 song titles, got the beats for them, wrote lyrics to it,
Mm-hmm.
and we never recorded it.
Nah.
And I mean, that was okay because I knew that we had the ability
To complete a project.
but at the same time, would that have been enough to get out there to get noticed? Probably not. Not without the proper tools and usage of said tools. Because I mean, you could have $95,000 equipment and not know what the hell to do with it.
Yep.
So that doesn't mean shit.
And you could have a $500 setup and do better with it.
Shout out to budgeted marketing.
What up, though? So, what are you looking to do?
My goals are honestly to continue to rise and bring up as many people as I can with me because I got to say, it's been a hell of a journey for all of us.
I co-sign that.
I mean, like anybody who's ever interacted with me, you already know that there's no day of my life that is dull.
Yeah. And I think anybody, would not only say the same, and anybody that meets you or I, they don't forget us, whether they meet us once or hang out with us every day.
Or wake up screaming in the middle of the night because they saw us in their sleep,
Facts. Like, we're trying to show the world that we can make an impression through our art. And I'm helping these guys do that. We talked about your overall goals and stuff. Where's the best place for your content to be heard?
You can get me on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal. There's like 5 others that I don't even remember, but I know I'm there. Honestly, just put me into a Bing search engine and hope for the best result. I'm positive I will pop up.
What do they search?
OG King Lucie.
All right, and then if you want to go the normal route, you can just go on, Tidal, Apple Music, Google, anywhere you get your music, really, Amazon. You can search Curtis Mack. I'll come up. It's not the podcast. That's CM Productions. You search Curtis Mack. That's where the music will come up. Go to OGKL's tracks, Clouds Part 2. He also has a track on SoundCloud I think it's still, I don't know did you take it down?
I mean, look, I'm honestly trying to get away from SoundCloud because I feel that SoundCloud is killing music for young artists.
Absolutely. Just like Hot 97.
Nah, Hot 97 is doing what they have to do. All right, they're just trying to survive in a marketplace that doesn't want to see them win.
Facts.
Shout out Funk Flex.
Whatever. So, do you have any upcoming projects or events?
It's actually really crazy you say that.
I asked that. I didn't say that.
I'm very happy to announce my first official EP. I've titled it Hype. And it's the sum of everything that I hope to accomplish in hip hop. Because every track in there has a different part of an emotion that I've felt, whether it was joy, anger, indifference, happiness, sadness. I mean, it took all of that to like be able to come up with the songs and to see them come to life, to see my project finally in its final form, ready to go, has been one of the greatest experiences that an artist can feel. Like I don't think you understand. Like
Well put. Well put. So how can we reach you? You know, someone wants to book a show. Maybe a shorty wants to get lunch.
call your bitch ass first.
Yeah, but you handle the PR.
Yeah, I know, but I still want them to call you first. You handle my PR. I might handle yours, but like I'm not touching my shit. You can find me on Instagram, OG_King_LUCIE, or you can get at me on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Morse code, carrier pigeon. Even if you just want to set like, you know, a flare in the sky, like, you know, I'm sure that I'll get to you eventually.
Yeah, they'll get there. Do you have anything else you'd like to add?
This was something that like, you know, I had to really think about before I decided to say it, but I'm better than all of you. And if you think otherwise, I invite you to challenge me, whether it be to making a song, freestyling, whatever. I'll conquer you. You're just another name waiting to like meet your doom against me.
So with that being said, you're better off on the team than against us.
Hell yeah.
Because if you're not in our way, or what is it? Because if you're not on our team or something like that, I'll figure it out. Because if you're not,
Insert meaningful analogy
yeah,
here.
there it is. Yeah. Because if you're not with us, technically you're against us.
Technically.
That's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Can we get you to freestyle or no?